Dizzle's verdict. It's time for my verdict of Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So in 2015, finally saw the return of that hotly anticipated Star Wars franchise. I almost forgot that it was Christmas because of all the hype around this movie. It's just ridiculous. So no surprise when it broke the box office records, £38 million in the UK, beating 2011's final Harry Potter series, Deathly Hallows Part 2.
I can't believe that. I can't believe
crazy.
that.
So The Force Awakens picks up 3 decades after the Galactic Empire had been defeated. The First Order are now trying to take over the whole galaxy. Well, one of its stormtrooper becomes rebellious and tries to escape, only to later find himself fighting against them alongside the Resistance. So here's a clip of one of the many teasers that they released.
The Force is strong in my family. My father has it. I have it. My sister has it. You have that power too.
The general reaction has been very positive, so a lot of the fans, die-hard fans, have been pleased. And I was absolutely looking forward to it because of the buzz. Because it felt like one of those where you just couldn't really miss out on the hype. Like, even if you're not
See, I'm the
into
opposite. I was like, oh, there's such a hype. I'm just not going to see it.
You're feeling like rebellious
there.
about it. I couldn't do it. I was just like, no, I have to see it. I have to see it because it's just... So I finally got to see it, and you know, I can't say obviously I'm particularly a big fan of the franchise considering I've never really fully watched any of the previous. But, you know, it was actually pretty good. It was really, really good. I quite enjoyed it. There are certain things, of course, that I wasn't too impressed about. But yeah, I didn't want to see any of the old ones because I wanted to judge this one for itself.
Right.
So,
but did it make sense? Like, do you think there was bits that you...
Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, enough. It stands on its own. Like, obviously there are bits where they talk about like characters from different thing, and you're like, who's that? But then you sort of go along with it, and it falls into place. It was impressive. The CGI, the set design, the props, all brilliant. Yeah, because like we say, how they make it with all the real life props, getting to do the almost like the old style of filmmaking. So
but I mean, they just had so much money to make this that you'd be disappointed if it fell short on that. Like,
when you think about how the first ones, how they started with like low budget and stuff, and now it's the complete opposite. But it's commendable that they decided to still stick to the old style as opposed to getting carried away. Oh, we've got money, so let's just do this.
Yes, you do everything.
Yeah, the plot isn't extraordinary by any means. It's very basic, but still well crafted. It's just good versus evil, the light side versus the dark. Yeah, there are a few cheesy moments though, which always makes me cringe. But then I feel like they were kind of done in tune with the whole Star Wars theme. You know, so if that was the case, it's fine.
Sort of like just to please the audience.
Exactly,
more than
like
anything.
you have to realize that they have to keep the original fans happy just as much as new fans. But I'll tell you what, the best acting I have seen of any electronic prop character, or whatever you could describe the BB-8 droid, that thing was incredible. Like it was pulling out some emotion. Like it was giving you so many cute, like you're like feeling so sorry. Like, oh, it's great. It's great. Everyone's obviously raving about John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, and of course Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher. But I was very impressed by Lupita Nyong'o. I'm trying to say that right. Lupita Nyong'o. She was unrecognizable in a cameo role for the character that she played. Her performance was brilliant. My verdict for this out of 10, 7.5.
Okay, this is still quite high for someone who doesn't like Star Wars.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, it is a good film. It was well put together, and of course, when you want to consider like carrying on a franchise, and it's good that you can sort of watch it without feeling like, well, I need to see the last 6.
Yeah.
So
that's a big commitment. Like it's a lot of hours of space.
Like, I know people that literally before it was about to come out, they did like 2 days of binge watching.
That just sounds horrible to me.
It's great for some people, I'll tell you.